simply because they are out of office for 2 years. As such, they feel marginalized. That why should a government be run without them? I will use this interview I'm granting to speak to the conscience and the hearts of Nigerians, especially the common people. Let's ask ourselves the truth. You need to ask yourself, with the profile, the caliber, and the faces of this messianic coalition, you need to ask yourself, does these people actually represent your interests? Will these people lead you to freedom? Will these people lead you to prosperity? Will these people lead you to the future? Do you, deep down in your conscience, look at these faces who are today parading themselves as saviors? Do you convince yourself that these are the people that can lead you to the promised land? Secondly, if you are looking for the people who destroyed Nigeria during the 16 years of PDP, they are in the coalition. If you are looking for the people who destroyed Nigeria in the 8 years of APC, they are in the coalition. If you are looking for those who participated in the 16 years of PDP and 8 years of APC, they are in the coalition. These were governors, these were ministers, these were people who had the opportunity to transform Nigeria, to turn Nigeria, to free Nigeria, to prosper Nigeria. They failed during their time in office. Now, these are the people who have today, simply because they are out of office for 2 years. As such, they feel marginalized. That why should a government be run without them? And now they presented themselves as messiahs. They presented themselves as freedom fighters. They are presenting themselves as liberators of Nigeria.
With due respect to Atiku consistently contests. All the last 6, this will be the 7th one, without let or hindrance. Tell me who from across the divide would stand up and say that it must be that other individual across the, that must be the president and I'll take over from him after 8 years. I'm yet to see that person. Others are also interested in their own candidacy, in their own presidency. But what did Tinubu do? He became interested in Buhari, as unreliable as Buhari is, became interested in Buhari, and that after Buhari, he will take over. He remained focused for that length of painful 16 years, and he took it by force in 2023.
Right.
Like I said, skipped, he gave Atiku in 07, Ribadu 11, Buhari in 15, Buhari won, despite all the promises that, you know, he skipped 19 again. Tell me among all these other politicians, who is that patient, strong, focused, determined? And I'm not praising him again.
It sounds like a compliment, Doctor.
No, it's not. He did all that to go and steal 2023 because he didn't win the elections. It's not a compliment. I'm telling you, and I want you to understand me in context, that to defeat this phenomena called Tinubu, you must do the unthinkable. You must do the near impossible. When in 2013, 14, 15, they already had an outlier. You know the definition of an outlier. High observation in a data set. In the name of Buhari, who had cried to the world that he will not contest again. How they convinced him to come, and it's a subject for another sitting, you know. And he came back to contest 2015. And all the other candidates willingly succumbed and succeed. Now, it remains to be seen if one of the leading candidates will win the nomination in this alliance. Will the others religiously follow like it happened? That's a question mark.
Right.
It remains to be seen. Then, we don't have a Buhari in the coalition. That kind of figure who had commanded 12 million votes in 3 consecutive elections. Atiku is not exactly in that mold. Then you don't have a Tinubu that is focused, resourced, and consistent in his own ambition that is far away. He has the foresight to see 2023, that's what he wanted. You see, if there are two people, every morning you use your sword, it becomes blunt. Every morning I go and sharpen mine and sharpen mine and sharpen mine and I keep it. One day when the time matters, when we come, you swing, yours falls, I swing, mine cuts. We lack those structural defects which have to be immediately attended to in this coalition.
Right.
The fact that something happened before against that master schema, coalition is his game. He knows it. Oh, they want to make a coalition against me. All right. He knows every step of the way. How to defeat him, yes, is there, come together. Let me repeat, I believe in coalition, I believe in coming together.
Right.
And I'm in support of this coalition in the same way that, look, I still believe Labour Party still remains a good platform.
There is a strong perception, Mr. Lawal, out there that this is purely an anti-Tinubu movement, a group of people who didn't have their way in the ruling party, and especially under this administration, and that beyond that, there isn't much to show in the area of a unique strategy or selling point other than stop President Tinubu from getting the second term. What makes this coalition different, and how do you react to that?
First of all, you talk about perception. Yes, a lot of us are people that primary aim is to replace this government with a better government that serves the Nigerians better. I mean, it's if you want to serve the country better, and you need to do so from the angle of politics and policies and governance and leadership, you need to, of course, replace the party, the non-performing party. So there's nothing wrong in that. Of people who were hitherto in APC, who were hitherto allies of Bola Tinubu, but have been disappointed by the way he has chosen to run his government, or by the way he has chosen to allow others run his government. There's nothing wrong if we decide to come together to make a change. Ordinarily, if this is a person that if they are democratic in the way they do their things, they should be able to accommodate people of varying different views of how things should be run. They should be able to accommodate dissenting views within the political party. But when they choose not to do so, what option do you have as a Democrat than to leave and join a coalition or form another party or join a group of like-minded people?
I hear you, Mr. Lawal, but some would say that you already picked your issue with Mr. President even before his administration started, the moment he picked his running mate. I'm sure you've also heard individuals from the APC say that these are expired politicians. Mr. President himself categorized them as internally displaced politicians. You had an issue with the president even before his administration started, so this couldn't have been about how he's performed in the past 2 years.
You might say I was prophetic at the time I took my decision, because everything that I said has come out to be true. So you might say I was prophetic then. Those who insulted me at that time, some of them who are very vociferous in their attack, have also regretted that they didn't see it the way I was going to see it. Any smart person, any intelligent person should be able to see the end from the beginning ab initio. By the time we disagreed with quite a lot of other issues that is not in the public domain as to why I took the position I took. But I knew that if the government was going to run on the basis of religious dichotomies, and that's a bad start. That's not the way to go, because nothing else will therefore work. And that's what has happened. It started badly to me with the Muslim ticket, which I considered dysfunctional, which I considered unkind to the other segments of the society, the Christians, and I came out and pointed.
It would seem that every other person has moved on from that as to that ticket. But many of the people headlining this coalition, including yourself, served under the Buhari administration. And the records are there as to how much you were able to achieve, or better still, the public perception of your performance. The same Nigerians you claim are frustrated today were equally frustrated under Buhari. Why should anyone trust this group as a credible alternative? What makes it different? That's what I'm asking from the parties you left behind.
Listen, government is progressive. The work of government is to better the lot of its citizens, better, not to recreate. Now, if a government comes in and inherits bad policies or bad programs, it is incumbent on it to remedy it.
So you agree that Tinubu inherited bad policies from Buhari, right?
I never agree. I'm just telling you, as per your narrative, as per your mindset, that he inherited a bad government, which I don't believe so. But if he did, just assume he did, is it not incumbent on him to make it good, to remedy it, to change it to good? Is it therefore right that he continues from the bad thing he inherited, or indeed worsen it, or maybe like initiate, if he didn't want to continue, he has initiated a more destructive form of governance and people management and all sorts of things. I mean,
Hi, my people, welcome back. I know that I don't watch and listen to waiting every person that talking with the video said concerning northern people and northern leaders where we see them they collide together to come out Asiwaju Tinubu. Though if you carefully listen to waiting would be that talk, I they always call them would be that because Nahim and Peter Obi and them be do their thing that time when they won win that 2023 election before the rig that one. Though that this type of person like would be that Iba, it be person will be saying go fit control this country well, because if you listen to most of your own interview and waiting in the talk, you will know see all the thing will be saying the talk. It just they serious about it and waiting in the talking they right for all the thing will be saying the talk, because even though Tinubu know they do well, power not even supposed to they even go to their own side now, because when Buhari be in the rule now, Tinubu now be the person will be saying takes his support them. Before Buhari come out, as Buhari come out, he can enter, but now when he enter, all the northern leaders now, they don't gang up together to come out. Now we should make this that he come out on the talk, because he in the vest, and he not like the way they won't treat anybody from the south. Now everything in the talk. And for you, we say the hear us now. If you get anything, we say you want talk concerning this, make you drop your own thoughts. And also, if not today be your first time, make you like, share, subscribe. Thank you.